Shout out to my newest client. Shout out to Nancy out of Spring, Texas, a top producing realtor, kicking butt, taking names, and really excited about building her brand on social media. Got off an amazing coaching call with her, you guys. Onboarded her as a new client, a client that I'm going to be teaching social media marketing, Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, a client that I'm going to be teaching sales funnels and landing pages to, and just a client that's fired up, been in the industry forever and a day, super successful, and she's been kicking butt in the state of Texas for quite a while. But now, as she takes her business online, as she takes her business onto social media, after speaking to thousands and thousands of realtors, you guys, on this topic since 2016, the topic of social media marketing and really trying to build your brand online, right? Really trying to build get your little piece of the pie. For most realtors, most that I speak to, most are local, right? Some of you guys that are watching this video, you guys are like, you guys are building nationwide. You guys are just out there to find referrals in any state. It doesn't matter. Building your brand, right? Trying to capture your piece of the pie over here, right? And as you really expand and as you build your brand organically on social media, you tend to grab people all over the place. People start following you from across the country. People start following you from different parts of the world, and that's organic marketing. So as I'm speaking to Nancy, I'm like, Nancy, how's your social media marketing? And we start looking at her metrics and start really deep diving into her actual strategies and what she's doing. And she's doing well, right? When it comes to the metrics, when it comes to views, engagement on her content, she's doing very, very well. But the only thing she's not doing, and this is why she's like, David, I need you to teach me. She was like, David, I need you to really show me how to run a Facebook ad, how to target my local area. Because as I'm looking at her success, at her numbers, at her metrics, at her social media marketing, she's building a business globally when it comes to social media, right? Because the people that are following her on Instagram, the people that are following her on TikTok, the thousands of people that like her business page, majority of these people are across the country and even around the world. So in Nancy's case, she's a local business owner. She's like, David, I've been a top producing realtor for the past 15 years. I'm very, very good in my local area. This is my area. But as I post on social media, I tend to grab attention from all over the place. And that's not exactly my audience. And I'm like, Nancy, you're right. Like, I truly believe if you're a local business owner, you should be learning how to run an ad. You should be targeting that backyard. You should not really rely on just social media posting on all these platforms and trying to build an audience, because the majority of people that start to follow us don't even live in the area. Think of this, you guys. You guys are watching my video right now. Are you in San Diego? And comment below if you're in San Diego. I guarantee you 99.9999% of every single person that is watching this video, whether you're watching it on Facebook, whether you're watching it on YouTube, that's pretty much where I park my content, right? 99.999% of you do not live in San Diego. I know that for a fact. You guys do not live in San Diego. So if I was a local business owner, let's just call it a realtor. I'm selling homes out here in San Diego, right? I'm looking for listings. I'm a listing agent. I'm successful, been in my city forever. And just think of it, it's this basic. It is literally this basic. As I put out content, none of you guys live in my area. So if I was looking to list your home, you don't even live in my area. 99.999% of you guys that are watching this video, you don't even live in my area. So as I'm looking at Nancy's content, I'm like, damn, Nancy, you're doing well. These numbers are cool, especially for organic. You're getting a lot of reach. People are following you. But she's like, David, these are people that are not even in my audience. And I'm like, Nancy, you're right. Like, she's all, I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to keep trying to build this brand, trying to grab a piece of this pie when really this pie is around the world. And she's like, David, I'm fired up about referrals. Don't get me wrong. I'll take referrals from any part of the country, no doubt. But she's like, that's not my ideal client. She's like, my ideal client is the listing down the street. She's like, I deal with people in my backyard. I'm like, Nancy, all you need to be doing is running Facebook ads. All you need to be learning is how to run a TikTok ad, an Instagram ad. Learn whatever your platform is. I told her, I said, whatever your platform is, learn how to run an ad on that platform. It happens to be Facebook. It happens to be Instagram in her case. So I'm like, learn how to run a Facebook ad. Let me teach you. Learn how to run a Facebook ad. Learn how to build basic landing pages. That's another thing, you guys. Another thing. So as I really consult not just Nancy but most agents, I've been speaking to agents since 2016 on social media marketing. There's two things. Most don't know how to run a simple Facebook ad, And that's number one. And then number two, most don't know how to put together basic landing pages. Simple landing pages, simple sales funnels. It's what we call a lead capture page, an opt-in page, a squeeze page. Simple pages that people can click on, go over, enter their name and email, and click submit. Most realtors are still marketing their full-blown websites. You're with KW, you're with EXP, you're with whatever big box brokerage. You have these fancy websites. Most are still marketing and advertising and promoting these fancy websites when really it's more basic than that. It's a simple landing page. It's a sales funnel. It's a basic opt-in page. As you put out content, you got to give people the ability to click, come over to a simple page, enter their name and email for something of value, whether you're promoting a listing or an open house or giving away a seller guide or a buyer guide, which is what I coach and teach agents how to do to capture leads. But it's that back end. It's knowing how to target your local area, because she's like, David, I don't want to keep this up. If I keep this up, I'm going to have thousands of people following me on Instagram alone, and none of these people live in my area. And she's like, David, how do I get listings in my area? I'm like, Nancy, Facebook ads. Facebook ads, Instagram ads, for the fact that the majority of your demographics are on these two platforms, and you can simply click a button, run this post as an actual ad, target a location, and get them to click, get them to opt in, right? So it's the ad and it's the landing page, you guys. It's the ad and it's the landing page. If you're a local business owner, those are the two skills I highly encourage you to learn in 2022 and beyond. How to target a Facebook ad, how to run a simple targeted Facebook ad, Instagram ad, and how to put together basic landing pages to capture the lead, an open house lead, a listing lead, a buyer guide lead, a seller guide lead, a CMA lead. That person has to be able, you got to be able to dumb it down. You got to give people the ability to click, go over to a page and enter their name and email. And as they enter their name and email, there's a whole other back end of that as well, which is what we call email automation. So nurturing these leads, all these people that are engaging. And that's another thing. She said, David, I'm doing pretty damn good organically. I closed 3 deals in the last 3 months. I'm like, Nancy, that's freaking awesome. But what about all the other people that could have been leads? Like all the hundreds of people that could have been an actual lead. You closed 3 deals. Kudos to you. But what about the hundreds of people, thousands of people that also saw that same exact post, that could have easily clicked, went over to your webpage, entered their name and email, and yes, those properties only went to one person, so you sold 3, right? You got 3. So there's only 3 families there. There was only 3 individuals there on the sale, on the transaction. But what about all the leads? What about all the leads? I'm like, Nancy, that's all we're missing as well. Number 1, how to target our local area so we stop getting people all over the damn place. But number 2, give people the ability to click on a link, come over to a page, enter their name and email, and become a lead. You would have had hundreds of leads with all this content you're putting out. You're missing the link. You're missing the landing page, you guys. And I truly believe, again, 99.9% of you guys that are watching this video, you do not have those 2 things in place. You don't. You're not running highly converting successful Facebook or Instagram ads. And as I look at people's content, just here on Facebook alone, as I look at real estate agents' content, there's no real link. There's no landing page. You might be posting a link to your fancy website, but that's not doing anything for you, and you guys know it. You got to be able to give me the ability to click, and you got to capture the lead. You got to send me to a landing page. That's where we're at on social media in 2022 and beyond. That's where we're at when it comes to basic marketing online and capturing leads, converting leads. Get people to come off the platform, enter their name and email on your page, and then become a lead. That's how you get people to enter your world. That's how you get to nurture people, build value in people, build belief in people. That's when you build a brand, when you could take them off the platform and the relationship starts through the back end, which is landing pages and email automation. So if any of this stuff makes sense, you guys, if you want to chat, I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to give you some simple strategies that you can implement right away. I just became Meta certified, so I'm officially Meta certified. All that is a simple certification that I went through, but I've been running ads for the past 5-6 years now. Just teaching agents how to run ads, teaching small business owners how to run ads. But now, yeah, I officially have this title or whatever, but it just adds credibility and it's freaking awesome, right? I'm what they call a Meta certified digital marketing associate. That's the actual Meta title of what I got going on. So if you just want any of these freaking skills, you guys, if you want to capture any of this knowledge whatsoever, hit me in the DM, send me a message, freaking comment below, reach out to me. I'd love to give you some tips. I'd love to chat and just pour it all in and help you take your business to the next level in 2023 and beyond. So I'll see you guys soon. Hit me in the DM. Let's chat. I'd love to give you some tips.